Okay, good morning. Good morning. I'll be right there. Okay, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Cheryl. How are you? Good morning, Brenda. Good morning, ladies. How you doing? Okay, today is Thursday, January 8th, 2026. I know it was Elvis Presley's birthday. Yeah, I know. But it also is my little brother's birthday. He's 60 years old today. I cannot believe it. But shout out, happy birthday, Ronnie. Okay, today is UFO day, so I think I'm gonna work on my Hexies. Can't get them done if I don't work on them, right? Cheryl said hi to Brenda. Okay, I have these. I need to start sewing these together, and I need to grab some yellow because for each one that I do, I have to sew a yellow one for the the middle, the seed or whatever you want to call it. Okay, two. Oh, I need the. Uh-oh, where did I put the template? Oh, I found it. Okay, let me grab my trash. Come on, my heater. Hi, Beverly. How are you? Okay, so I'm gonna grab some of these templates here that Sandra so kindly made me, just so that I have some handy. Okay, I don't need this anymore. Jill says I'm quilting the Louis 16 patch quilt today. Wow. I made a 16 patch quilt once. Long ways this way. It's really, really nice. I don't know what happened to it, but okay, so here's a couple of flowers that I've already done, such as they are. Oops, there we go. I'm gonna have to. Hi, Sandra. Welcome, welcome. Hugs to Cutie Patootie. Oh, but sure. I send hugs and kisses and all kinds of stuff to Cutie Patootie. Okay, I need 6 of my um little flower petals. Oh, flower petals. There you go. That's a good name, huh? Flower petals. But I need to do a yellow one, which this will be okay, I guess. I'm guessing. Okay, so bold. Everybody's saying hi. Okay. I need to get over here to my channel. Okay. Hello, Gladys. Welcome. All right. Come on. You want Okay. I think I need to get a needle minder. I'm having fun with this snowman. I think he's cute. I know I need to take him out of the package, but I will. I will. I will. I just don't know when. Okay, now. Carol said hi, Gladys. I start here. It was a toss between this or my diamond art, and I chose this. I do like my diamond art. You guys all know that. But I'm hoping someday I will be able to put this hexie quilt all together. Well, not really a quilt. I think it's going to be a wall hanging. But I still have a long, long way to go.
Shar says she loves DPP Hexies.
Do you? I'm getting to where I like them. Um, these are my first ones I've ever done. And welcome, Gladys. I've got quite a few of them. It was going to be a quilt, but I don't know. We'll see how it looks, right? Maybe it'll look better as a wall hanging than a quilt, or who knows. I never thought that EPP could be so much fun. This is like, wow. I only learned it last year, and I'm liking it. Okay, it's about ready to come out over here, and I don't want that to happen, so I'm gonna pull down. How many EPP hexies have you done, Cheryl? Okay, now go ahead and cut the knots. I'm gonna try this in a knot because I'm gonna need the knots, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Cheryl, I have many, many 1 inch Hexies made. Last January, I put Hexie flowers on lilac fabric squares and sashing and cornerstones for a top, and Lynn Lockhart quilted it for me. Nice. I'll bet it's pretty. I've made hundreds, and they are my only ongoing whip. Oh, this goes over here. I know. I'm beginning to think that it's a never ending project. That's what I'm beginning to think, Cheryl. Be the flower, a lot nicer, of course. Cheryl says, I posted pictures on Facebook back then. I also added prairie points. Okay. The trick is to get the needle off of the snow. Go. I would love to see some of the things that you've made. I'm sure it's beautiful, Cheryl. Okay, so I'm going down here and I'm going to keep it going. You, I tend to sew mine pretty close to each other, but you don't have to. Um, Kind of weird that way. It's almost like I think in my mind, okay, well, if I don't sew it close, then it's going to get up and walk away and separate, right? That's what I'm thinking, but I know that that's not going to happen for real, but what
Hey, Lori.
I want is this. Hi, Lori. Welcome. How are you doing this fine day? Sandra loves her mini hexie quilt. I need to put it back on it. Yes, very pretty. Okay, Lori's saying hi to everybody. You just got the group, the little guys. Is Mona still on? I saw that she was on. So I'll have to go back and watch her replay.
Lori says I am good. Hope everyone is well.
Well, good.
And Sandra said she doesn't know she hasn't watched anyone.
Okay, thank you, Sandra. Let's get to it now.
And Lori said, who, Kathy? I
Mona. Mona did what? But under her other one. I can't think of what it's called.
want to see senior moments.
Yeah, that's it. Mona's senior moments. I like this needle threader. It goes right in. I don't have any issues with it.
I don't think she's on anymore.
Okay, thank you.
At least when I looked at my phone, she wasn't on.
Now, if you look there and didn't see her, odds are she's not.
Well, she was on, but she's not on anymore.
Right. Okay, so back to my back to the old drawing board. Okay, so here's this one. Now I'm gonna place this one. And also try not to drop your needle like I just did. I want to get it over here as close as I can. When I first start on one, I or a thread, I mean, I do about three of the little loops. I want to make sure that my corner is in there, nice and snug. Okay, now continuing on.
Sandra says my time is used keeping up with the,
Yeah, those babies are full of energy.
especially at that age,
Hmm. Once they start walking, watch out.
or running.
Or running, yep. See, Jen and Michael, they were lucky. They got to grow up in, where we lived. We didn't have to take them anywhere. So they always got to take their naps in their own bed and things like that. Never had a babysitter. Well, Dave's mom watched Jen a couple of times while I went to school. And Beverly said, Sandra, I heard that. And I'm also going to do it again at the end of this one. Okay. But since I'm going to continue on, I don't need to cut the thread or anything. I can leave it
Carol
like it
said
is.
she shared on your Facebook some of her projects.
Oh, okay. I'm going to have to go check it out, Cheryl. As soon as I finish this flower here, I'll go look it up. I'll go look. The guy's dying to see what her things look like.
Yeah. Ori says Dee is looking to have Sandra rather than daycare.
Yes, she is. She most certainly is. I mean, there were times that my mom watched Michael, but it's like he had all of he had two rooms, two cribs, two this, two that, because he had all the stuff at our house, and then he had all the stuff at my mom's house. So he was kind of spoiled. Um, and I remember when I went to the hospital to have him, we hadn't done anything yet. We hadn't got, you know. So when I came home, like a day and a half later, they had the crib and everything set up in my room. So I kind of shared my room with Michael because Ronnie had his room. He was still living at home. I think he was 13 or something like that. So um, Betty and Karen were gone. They had the crib, the dressing table. Went out and bought him a bunch of clothes and all the stuff that he needed. So bottles and this and that. And Michael really liked the pacifier. Jen did not. Okay, here's the third one. Okay, so we got it going like this. The pink one's the top. I don't want it for need to pull the tail down a little bit. Okay, this one's the next one. There we go. It's like a puzzle. You want to try to get it to fit in there as well as you can. So, my kids had me. I didn't work outside of the home. We lived on a farm and we raised soybeans and corn. Plus, we had cow slash calf operations. So that was my work raising my kids. There you go. I really didn't work until Michael was almost almost three, I guess. And then I worked. I was still working when Jen was born, and then I stopped working in '98. Lori says, Cheryl, hard work. Yeah. And Lori, farming is not for the weak. Yeah, my son found that out. He basically grows his own food. He's planted a bunch of different veggies and trees, fruit trees, and this and that. Yeah, he has set up an irrigation system though that takes care of it, so he doesn't have to go out there and water it every day by hand. And about once a week, he'll go and do the tops, with the hose, get the top of it. Jen's tomato plant out here finally died. Got too cold. What am I doing? Hang on. Do, do this one instead. Hey, where'd my needle go? Oh, whoa, oh, oh, whoa. Sandra was a stay-at-home mom for 12 years. Yeah, I really liked working, but due to circumstances beyond my control. And Cheryl, I was the hired hand, had a very large garden, and canned about 500 jars of lots of things every year. Ooh. I always heard that canning was a lot of fun. Is that true, Cheryl? Or is it more work than it is fun? sure that didn't come out. Find out. Investigate here. Um, and Sandra said 2 years plus Casey's chemo was in there. And Cheryl, it's fun and satisfying plus loads of work. There you go. And when you went to work, Sandra, did you go because you wanted to or because you had to? You're enjoying your life now making quilts. There you go. Yeah.
What?
Wish I would have known about the quilts back. Well, I did make one way back, but I didn't. I made a trip around the world, and then maybe 6 months later, I made the other one. But I don't know. I made about 4 trips around the world now. I think they're a lot of fun. They're like the Bargello. You have to keep track of your strips and this and that. Okay, so then this piece fits. Sandra, I had the only job for a few months that took break to help raise the grandkids and now the great grandkids. There you go, Sandra. And they couldn't ask for a better Gigi Ma. Let's see. Sometimes it doesn't want to go in there. And I will iron all these like I've ironed the others. I need to cut some more of the white because the white is my fill-in. So I want to make sure that I have plenty of white also. Yeah, I'm going to do this corner, make sure that it stays tacked down here. I'm going to do it twice. The head will stay down a lot better when it gets ironed, but there it is. Okay. Now I'm going to go look at Cheryl's real quick. Oh, Cheryl. Some of her Hexies, beautiful. Can you see it, Gladys?
Yeah.
Okay, there's one, two. Beautiful work, huh? Oh, this is a good idea. 4, 8, 12, 16. There's that one. 16 patch in the Hexies. I like it. And this one, purple. And this one on the bed. Beautiful, beautiful work, Cheryl. Beautiful. I love it. Get back to the channel. Oh, thank you, Lori. Thank you. Okay, I have to make some more. The purple one is the one Lynn Lockhart quilted for me. It's beautiful. All of them are beautiful. I really, really like them. You're welcome, bunches, Cheryl. All right. Lori said, gorgeous, Cheryl. Gonna go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Okay, and I need to do a yellow one. Sandra said, beautiful, Cheryl. I like the 16 block with the hexie. Would you mind if I did something like that, Cheryl? Hold it. Thank you, Cheryl. Okay, Cheryl says, thanks, girls. I still have loads made, but not in a project yet. I do have 3 rows of these done. Not done. I have to put them together, but I'm not exactly sure. Um, I don't know what happened here. Let me cut this. Doesn't look like it should. So I'll start it over. Go like this and like this. I always wanted to make one of those medallions in the Mariners and the Seahawks and all of them in their colors. Uh, I saw Tiffany do one, and the first video of Tiff I ever saw. Then I got into her Insomniac and all that. But I don't really remember how long it took her to make it. Mm, And try this again. Okay, now I got it going really good. So that's good.
Unknown caller.
Irvine. When my phone rings like that, it completely knocks me off of YouTube. I have to go back. But it never did that before. Before it was just annoying, you know, you don't. You want the phone to ring right in the middle of your. It sure has slowed down though since December 7th. I'm happy for that. Once you get yourself in a rhythm and you get yourself going, then you can get it done pretty quickly. Yeah, I do not want to cut the. Okay, Sandra. Now that gentleman that made the king size spread with a quarter-inch Hexies must have been crazy. Well, maybe he had nothing else to do and he thought, hey, this will look pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I'm just guessing, obviously. Okay, what's going on? Sometimes if there's a knot, I can fix it, but sometimes it becomes unfixable, like right here. Yeah, okay. As far as it'll go. Okay, I gotta backtrack a little bit here. Not a big deal. That thread really wasn't that good, huh? Not one piece. Cheryl said, I would agree. Yeah. My grandpa, well, my step grandpa, he used to make our names out of wood. All of us got our names. I don't know what happened to mine, but they looked really, really cool. Okay, so this goes in the middle. One, two, That looks good. Mm. Okay, tied my knot, and I'm gonna start. Looks pretty good. Tie it again. I might do it about 2 or 3 times when I first start the thread. Okay, now continue on. Hopefully this stays in here. Cheryl, when I was a little girl, my dad would make a small step stool out of wood and then would burn my name in his cursive writing on the top, then varnish to protect it. Great keepsake. Oh yeah, that would be so cool. Yeah, they my he varnished our names, but he would just go out and find a piece of wood and start doing it, and we all got one. I don't know what happened to Michael's and Jennifer's because he went Jennifer too, and that's so long. And Michael, when he started getting senile, he always called me Donna. He would call me my mom's name. I go, I'm not Donna. That's my mom. Finally, I just let him do it. Carol, each of us 4 kids got one, plus my 2 children, his grandchildren, each got one. I still have mine. Dad's been gone 22 years. That would be an awesome keepsake, Cheryl. Okay, I'm going to tie a knot, or not knot, but loop the loop. Okay, and okay. Now this is what it looks like. Doesn't want to stay down. Looks like that. I got in a fight with Chase and lost, so that's why my hands are all messed up. No, really, I was playing with them, and those pads are very strong. Uh, it didn't make a notch. There we go. I don't know why these are so hard to open. By now. I have to hide my soap from Jen, or she'll use it all. Okay. For now, feels like, yeah, I still have a little bit on there. I gotta get rid of it. Okay, got it. Okay, now how did it go? I had it perfect. Okay, tie the, or not tie, but do the loop-de-loop. Why do I want to keep saying tie? I don't know. It's tie the knot and do the loop-de-loop. That's what it is. But, and then just keep going down here, putting your stitches in. You can get about mm, 10 stitches per, um, one of these, but I think I do more than 10, I believe. One more. Hoop the loop. Okay, now put that there. Here's my Mickey ears. Okay, now I'm going to do this one. Uh-oh, I did it on the wrong side. I didn't do it on the bottom. You need to very carefully. There. What I did is I sewed along the side here instead of the bottom. So I very gently used the seam ripper to rip out the seams. Okay, so it's going to go like this. Okay, this time it's on the bottom, not going along the side here like I did. Can't believe I did that. Okay, there's one, two, and these are kind of heavy, so I'm going to do another one. Three. Okay, then I'm just going to keep on going. Okay. Well, my phone keeps going off. Usually that means I need a charge, but it looks okay. Hi, Loretta. So sweet. Cheryl just listened in while cutting again. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Gladys and Chat. How are you doing today, Loretta? And what are you cutting? She's cutting on Song Sparrow. Ooh, but that's going to be pretty when done. Can't wait to see it. Cheryl said hi, Loretta, and Barry said, hey, Loretta. Mm. How are you doing, Beverly? I don't remember if I asked you. Mm. Okay, now we're gonna cut this long piece here. And here. There we go for that. Okay, then we need yeah, there we go. Goes away. Beverly says, I'm good, Kathy. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. And Loretta, hi Sandra. Yes, we'll be cutting for a while. I'm behind. Ugh. Now, even though I'm still using the same thread, I'm still doing the loop the loops here in the corners. Okay. I just you don't have to if you don't want to when you're making hexies, but I just feel that for me, I'm kind of strange anyways. Okay, Sandra, how is the song Sparrow going, Loretta? I haven't found a block yet for Wednesday, but I'll keep looking. Loretta says, it's okay, I just got to keep myself really organized with this one. There's a lot to it, huh? Okay, now I have to see how quick it goes once you get yourself in a rhythm. Okay, and this, Sandra, I make one step at a time, lots of cuts. Okay, now this one would be good. And Loretta says yes. Lots of cuts. I don't mind cutting. Um, like for example, there was a lot of cutting in the Bargello and Trip Around the World. They both had a lot of cutting involved, and I didn't mind it. And Log Cabin does. But then there's others that have a lot more. Somehow my tail got mixed up with the ones that I was working on over here. So you already made it, Sandra? I need to find me a thimble that'll fit me. I'm getting to the end because I got these pretty large fingers, I think. Pretty large hand. Sandra's almost done. 4 birds and 8 flowers. Stems, leaves coming soon. So the bird, the flower on each side. And what? Cut that, but don't cut the finger. It was in here. I've been so lucky lately. Every time I drop the thread, the needle stays on it. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Where's my other here it is. Okay. Like, wait a minute.
Unknown caller.
Spokane. Um, Loretta says, I'm definitely out of my element in this one, so I'm trying to go even slower and more accurate than usual. That would be me, Loretta. Same. Sandra, there is four birds and 12 flowers. Oh, 12 flowers. Wow. Sandra says, Loretta, are you using a fat quarter bundle? Is that what you did, Sandra? Fat quarter? Okay, welcome back, Lori. Sandra says, mine is scrappy, only yardage from stash, its background, and then yellow about half a yard and green about the same. How big is it? And Loretta, let's see, Lori. Hi, Loretta. I agree. Lots of cutting. Are there itty bitty pieces or what? Sandra, Lori, you can tell her size. Who's making this? What made you guys decide to want to do it? Perfecto. Um, Sandra says, Dee just fell asleep. That's nice. Lori, I agree, Loretta. Organization is number one. And Sandra, in the birds, yes. And Lori, the key. Ow. And Cheryl, Lori was talking about it way before Christmas about her doing this so long. Oh, Lori, okay. Lots of 1.5 piece flowers. Okay. Lori, I'll have to go back and see what's what. Did you put the pattern up there so that we could print it and have it?
It's not a free pattern. You can't.
It's not free?
You know,
Okay, you gotta buy it.
is
Okay. Loretta says, I thought it was springtime, so maybe I would get it by then, but now I'm thinking it's going to be winter. LOL. Lori started it. And Sandra, I picked this one because I didn't have to buy anything. And then Lori, you have to buy it. Sandra, yes, but it's okay. I'm gonna write down what is it called? Oh, I got some paper here. Yes.
them.
Okay, what is it called? I'll write it down. Cheryl, I'm not doing it because my quilt list is already full, but I am watching along, and it's really pretty.
It's Song Sparrow.
That's what it's called, Song Sparrow.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you, Gladys. And where can I get it?
I don't know. I have to ask Lori.
Lori, where can I get the pattern? Thank you, Sandra.
But Beverly, oh,
Call. Beverly MCCULLOUGH. Okay.
Flamingo Toes website.
Flamingo Toes website. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. I will be making bigger borders, says Sandra. What is up with this? All right, put me down.
$11 on Flamingo Toes
$11. Okay, thank you.
PDF pattern.
PDF.
I just looked it up.
That would make sense in a way. Sandra, just not quite a twin size, so I will add on some. Okay, time to do some more loop loops. One, and one more. All right, there's the other one. I like it when they lay down much flatter. Plus, I also have to go through and cut the backings off here, so do another. I need to wake up Jen. Jen, time to get up. Your personal alarm clock is waking you up.
That was funny. Personal alarm clock.
Oh, yeah.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
I always hated alarm clocks for that reason. I don't want to get up.
It's time to get up. It's time to get up. It's time to get up in the morning.
And have some eggies and bacon. Now my phone needs to be charged.
You ran down the battery.
Yeah, I can go a little while, but I can't go the whole rest of the live. Might as well plug it in. I like the phones when they're brand new because you can go like 2 days on a charge, right? Not 2 hours.
Sandra says, Laura, did you pick your own bundle or use the same as pattern?
Loretta's. Okay, yeah, we're charging. I'm gonna get my wheels away from it. Okay. I think I forgot to tie the knot. Okay, let's do it like this. I don't want to put everything down again. Ta-da!
Sandra says she picked her fabric. And just as we get our tops done, send pictures to Lori so we can all see.
Sounds like a plan, huh, Sandra? So is it a like a piecing pattern or a regular sewing pattern? Um, okay, but I'm slow, says Loretta. And Sandra, I'm hoping I have enough background. You know where to go if you don't. Okay, so here's my yellow. One, two. One more. What happened here? Sandra says, with mine being scrappy, show others to go into their scraps because you can't. What's scrap? And Danny's going to be back on Sunday, right? And Sandra's going to be on in about 25 minutes, 12 o'clock Pacific. And Loretta says, yes, mine scraps also. And Sandra, I sent you just pattern picture, Kathy. Oh, in the messenger or in the text? And thank you very much. Okay, this one gets cut off. I don't know why only half of it was done. That was weird. Pieced? It's pieced? Okay. Cheryl, all the quilts I've made the last 3 years have been from my stash. Some small pieces, some larger. I haven't bought fabric for 3 years. Wow, Cheryl. Okay, let me go see where it might be. Not there. There. I like it. Nice. I like it. Okay. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, where's the. And then, Cheryl, I know my stash is doing just like planned. Gone. Uh, okay, so let's see. One, two, or I could have the blues like that to each other. Okay. Okay, I like this flower. Thank you, Sanders. Thank you. Um, Sanders says, Cheryl, I know my stash is doing just like I planned. Dot dot dot. Gone. Well, then you have to buy more fabric, Sandra.
Nice.
Nothing wrong with that, though. So this one, it gets starting off. No. No. I also want to remind everybody that Susan will be on tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central, and 4 o'clock Pacific. And Gladys and I will be on tomorrow at 6 o'clock, or I mean, I'm sorry, 4 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and 5 o'clock Central. And then Wednesday, I mean, not Wednesday, I'm sorry, I'm tired. Saturday, we'll have our open Zoom where anybody that would like to join us would have to contact myself, Gladys, or anybody, and we'll let you in. It doesn't cost you guys anything. I pay for Zoom, so it's my part of my um per- subscription. I was going to say prescription, subscription. So you don't have to worry about that. And I'm usually on from 11:30 my time, 11:30 Pacific Standard Time, till about 5, well, 4:30 or 5, depending. And we have a lot of fun. It's a real blast. Sandra said maybe, and then she says, I still have several quilts here to go. Yeah, but you're 19 or dwindling down. Okay, back at the corners. There are crows on my roof talking to each other. They can get quite loud. Okay, here's the first one. Okay, so again, I want to give my little brother a shout out. I want to tell him happy birthday. It's his 60th birthday. So happy birthday, Ronnie. I hope you enjoy it. And I hope you have a great day. And I'm sorry that you had to move from Arizona. They just moved into their dream house that they really wanted, and they have to move. He lived in surprise because his granddaughter or his daughter is moving somewhere else into another state. I think Idaho or Iowa or so, I don't know. So he's going to move there. Okay. There's those two. For some reason it doesn't. Okay, so now this one. And keep an eye on your thread when you're doing this because you can go through it really quick. At least I do. I go through it real quick. So keep my eye on it. There's times that your needle doesn't want to go through. And that's the third one. Um, and I think I'm gonna call it quit. There's a third one. It actually goes. This is your top, and then it's gonna go around. So I'm gonna take these three and put a wonder clip on them. Well, I didn't realize I had a. Okay, and put them in here. And the ones that I did. I'm keeping them separately because then I know what's what. Put the needle. Unplug this. Take it over the way. Yeah, and this a whole bunch to clean up. My bag goes over here. That's all. Oh, I keep forgetting about those cookies. I got some how do you say it? Dansk, I think that's how you pronounce it. Cookies for Christmas. I keep forgetting they're over there. All right, 5, 6, 7, 7 needle minders, and I got a couple over here. So my needle minder stash is starting to look up. Okay, Sandra, we'll be over there pretty soon. Thank you for coming. Okay. Anybody have any plans for the weekend? I would go out, but there's nothing but raining over here, so I guess I'll just stay home and work on all these endless projects I have now. I haven't started any that I got for Christmas yet, but Cheryl says, yes, I do. Quilting like I do every day. Yeah. Sunday's the day I take off. Um, because I need a day off. So that's my day that I chose that I take off and rest and get rejuvenated for the upcoming week, shall I say. Um, Monday, what did I work on last Monday? Let me look and see.
Look in your planner. You probably wrote it down.
Yeah, I did. Um, I worked on my Christmas ornaments. Okay. So I'll work on those on Monday. Tuesday, I went too far. I know I wrote it down because it's all messed up. Okay, look at my planner. I'll take Gladys's advice and look at my planner. Okay, January. Yeah, the Christmas ornament, or no, the ornament block in the book in the Christmas vintage. It was Tuesday I worked on the Christmas ornaments. Okay.
Charles said that book you did was very pretty that you posted.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I like those colors together, so I thought that
That was Wednesday. You did that block.
yeah, Wednesday, and then today Um, let's see. Today
Hexies.
yep, I
UFO
went
what day?
live with Gladys and Krafts with Gladys. Before I started writing your name all the time, I did not know how to write it.
Are
I did not know how to spell it. Okay. Worked.
you making a whole quilt of it? Cheryl's
Um,
asking.
um, you know,
She's
it depends
undecided.
on how far I get. I might just end up doing a wall hanging or something like that, but it just depends on how far I get. Okay, I worked on my Hexies.
Did you see Laura Lynn's and Kent's video that they did?
No, I didn't see it. What'd they do?
They're updating their channel.
Looking good?
You'll have to go watch it.
Okay, I'll
Changing
go.
everything.
They are? Uh,
Yeah. They said they've been on there for 10 years.
yeah, they have. They've been there a while. Okay, does anybody have any questions? When you get used to somebody doing something, then when they change it, you're like, but you'll get used to that too, right? So yeah, I'll have to go see what they're up to.
Like I said, you'll have to go watch it.
Yeah, I will. Goodbye, Cheryl. Have a great day. Thank you so much for sharing your projects with us. They're beautiful. Thank you, thank you. And to everybody else, have a great day. Gladys, I'll see you tomorrow on your channel. Don't forget, Gladys is on tomorrow, 4 o'clock Central. Okay? Everybody have a great day, and we're going to walk on over very orderly, like in orderly fashion, like you're in grade school. We're going to walk over to Sandra's because she's going to be on. No pushing, no shoving. There's lots of room, okay? So we'll see you over at Sandra's. Have a great day, everyone. Bye. Okay. Let's see.